Spawning down here in the bottom left-hand position of Yonzu, it is none other than ZAiN. No, it's Ourk. It's Ourk. It's Ourk. I misread it. Wait. Okay, hang on. Right, we'll come back to this. La 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 la. So, spawning down in the bottom left position as the red Protoss player, it is Ourk. And his opponent, spawning up in the top right, is the green Protoss, ZAiN. Oh yes, that is good. So, I always think that, like, we should try and do, like, boxer announcements of player names. You know how, like, they introduce boxers? Kind of with that big voice in the disc. I can't even do it, but I think that'd be a cool thing to do. I'd like that. Pre-record them, maybe. I need to find someone who's capable of making that sound. It's like people who are, like, on heavy metal albums and things like that. Oh my goodness, we've got a proxy gateway! I missed that. I missed this coming down. I'm sorry. I was too busy talking about boxing announcements, but look at it! Look at this pylon in the gateway. Isn't it beautiful? Is Ourk gonna sit? Ourk's going. Look, ready. He's happy. He's happy. He's angry. Wait. Yep, that's definitely a gateway. I better attack it. Ourk is now in a good spot. Ourk is in a very good spot. A very, very, very good spot. I don't think a single probe can kill a pylon before a zealot comes out. He could have brought more and just taken that out. No, he's just gonna wait. If he does take that out, it'd be good times. But yeah, zealot getting chrono boosted. Ourk knows what's coming though. He's getting up the second pylon. Still getting some gas. Oh no, Ourk with a small supply block. That's not what you want. That is definitely not what you want. So that happens. You run into problems. You run into a small delay. Of course, the defender's advantage will be quite good. This probe's still trying to work away at the pylon. Ourk just sitting there being like, zap, zap, zap. I don't know how you can type. I don't know how you can actually zap to death that. Zealot on Zealot fight should be mutually destructive. We see a quick little pullback there because Ourk does have probes. Probes will help the fight. Cybernetic score coming up here. Meanwhile, back at home, cybernetic score coming out for ZAiN. ZAiN is committing a lot to this. It is, of course, the first of a best of 3 in the semi-final. Points on the line. So definitely want to see some success here. Still, more aggression coming through. 2 zealots on 2 zealots, but plus a probe. That probe will make all of the difference. A third zealot coming through. For the moment, Ourk, he's buying his time. What's he going to spend it on? He's going to spend it on a stalker. He needs the gas. He's got a mothership core nearly out, but he needs the gas. The gas for that stalker. There we go. Okay, so 2 zealots plus a mothership core. Third zealot about to pop out here for ZAiN. He is getting ready to start moving forward, but has to retreat back. Knows the mothership core is there. Good little trades here at the moment for Ourk. Dealing some nice damage, forcing back these zealots. ZAiN is in a bit of problems. A little bit annoying, a little bit infuriating with all of this going down, but still, we've got the pylon. It's still up the gateway, still making stuff behind the ZAiN, getting down a Stargate, because he's just like, if my first all-in doesn't work, I will all-in again. That is the way of the Protoss versus Protoss. All in all, we do see now a little bit more damage being done. The Stalker does snipe down the Zealot. That's one Stalker against a Stalker, a Zealot, and a Mothership Core. The Mothership Core taking some fire. Definitely wants to get away out of here. Stalker on Stalker fight is coming down. A second Stalker desperately trying to come down. Probe's even being pulled just to make sure the Mothership Core stays alive. It's very expensive. Nearly gets the trap. That was so close. So close. But yes, Ourk backs away. He's now got 2 Stalkers out. He's busy killing this Zealot that's done some nice damage. 2 workers have been killed by ZAiN so far. Behind this, the Stargate is done, but it is yet to produce stuff. Make stuff from your Stargate, ZAiN. Vote Nova charges is triggered. A couple of shots going down on that Stalker. Won't kill it, but will certainly hurt it. Just a tad. Not too much, though. Still Stargate not doing anything. Do something with your Stargate, please, ZAiN. We need it. We want it. We just... There we go. Oracle. Oracle is coming out. Oracle. Good choice. Good work here. Ourk adding on some more gateways. 3 gates. He's going to try and do as much damage as possible. Still, a couple of more hits coming through. Stalker goes down. Nice trade there. This third Stalker going to take a lot of damage, and Ourk's going to be able to get that nice trade there for Ourk. He's now sitting slightly up. Well, I say slightly up. Ourk is currently sitting at 3 Stalkers to 1. That's fairly good, but there is an Oracle on its way out. The Stalker's going to do a good little bit, trying to deal some damage here. He's also got the robotic facility coming down behind it. Ourk building momentum. He's going to come and annihilate this gateway with a lot of pressure. 2 more gateways are on their way through, though. Note the pylon going down, though. It's going to be problematic because currently ZAiN does not have another pylon in production, and that will supply block him. and that's not too good. That's very frustrating. He was trying to get a second Oracle out. That is still going to be producing, but he can't produce anything else for the time being, so 2 more pylons are on their way. But now in comes this Oracle, and Ourk is out of position to defend this. He's got 1 Stalker back at home, but the Oracle can just, well, fight through that a little bit, and just basically deal with the damage for as long as he wants to. Or he can just focus down probes, or try and attack the Stalker. Probably best focusing down probes here. Second Stalker getting warped in, but ZAiN wanting to keep this Oracle alive. It's got 4 kills, pulls back, but Ourk going on the counter aggressive. He's doing some nice damage. He wants to force a cancel of that Nexus, because this is really ZAiN's only chance of coming back into this at the moment, unless he does a lot more harassment damage, is getting that Nexus up. For the moment, ZAiN can't defend this. He's got really nothing that can stand up to it. He's not got down a Void Ray yet. It is trying to come out. ZAiN forced to cancel it down, but look at how many Stalkers there are. Everything is going to die to these Stalkers unless Ourk can pull off a bit of a miracle. ZAiN rather does have enough energy for a Photon Overcharge. Will trigger it. That Nexus Cannon, as some commentators like to call it. Going down the planetary Nexus, as Day9 was referring to. At, of course, the WCS Season 3 finals, but still the damage going down. More fire. Ourk desperately trying to move forward. He's losing some Stalkers now. There's a damaged Stalker not being focus fired. Just dealing a little bit more damage. But yeah. Currently ZAiN sitting back, sitting patiently. Ourk has not expanded, so he is committing a lot to this aggression, but he does have a proxy pylon in his opponent's main base. That is where proxy pylons tend to be supremely effective. It's definitely nice to have it going down there. So, are we going to be able to see now Ourk move his way up and in for the win? He's waiting for Photon Overcharge to end. He's getting in some more Stalkers. The Stalker count is currently sitting on 15 against 5. But there's also 2 Void Rays and 2 Z. It's a 3rd Void Ray coming down, and with Prismatic Alignment, that bonus damage to Armored may help. The Void Ray's now starting to melt through these Stalkers. Photon Overcharge has now gone. 1 Void Ray falls, but a Stalker dies in the process. Always dangerous to see these trades. How many Stalkers went down? 1 only. 2 more getting warped in here as well. And yeah, if we can see ZAiN hold this, then maybe he can level it out. ZAiN is down in workers now though, but Ourk has not yet expanded. Interestingly, this warp gate has been allowed to survive, which is just adding a bit more production, but now we see a lot of probes getting taken out. ZAiN does not have anywhere near enough energy on his mothership core for a Photon Overcharge yet. The Nexus is taking a lot of fire. ZAiN, you need to save that Nexus, mate. You've got to do it. You've got to go for it. I know you don't want to, but you have to. Probes getting pulled. The Void Ray's trying to deal some damage to Stalkers, being forced back. A 3rd Void Ray about to come out. Prismatic Alignment was triggered. Quite a few Stalkers are going down here, but Ourk focusing down the probes. He's now killed 15 of them, 27 to 14. The Pylon up on the high ground gets sniped off, but there's still another one down here, so reinforcements can continue to be made. One of those Void Rays very low. A 3rd Void Ray on its way through though. More damage being done. The Mothership Core doesn't get sniped down, gets out of vision range just in the nick of time. That's what you want to see, but still we've got Void Rays poking and prodding. Ourk trying to move up the ramp. The probe daringly just staying in the middle will die, pay the cost for that brave move, but still we see Ourk getting ready to move up, getting ready to try and do some more damage. Those 2 Void Rays doing so much. The 3rd one as well, helping with the DPS. Has Ourk missed his opportunities? Up by 10 workers, so he's got a lot more production. And well, are we gonna see Ourk go for it? He's trying so much, but ZAiN is just pushing him back, saying, get out of my base, these Void Rays. Reaching that sort of critical mass with the gateway support, where they just say, if you try and engage me, I'm going to melt everything that you know and love. They are like the microwave of StarCraft 2, a Void Ray. They just melt everything. It's terrible. Never put a plastic container that's not suitable for microwaving in a microwave. It melts and it's bad time. But yes, nice little force field there. 2 Stalkers for free. Good trade. Anything you get for nothing is always a good trade. You're going to love that there with ZAiN. And ZAiN battling forth. Remember, this all started with a proxy gateway. Oh yeah. But he's transitioned into this Void Ray gateway force. Ourk still only now going to try and expand. He's getting down a Twilight Council behind this. Is he going to be going up into DTs? Thinking that his opponent has no detection, which he'd be correct in thinking. Since the Oracles have died, it may work out for him. Is it going to be functional? Ourk getting ready, spreading, saying, come down the ramp if you dare, because they'll end badly for you. This Mothership Core is 17 HP, desperately trying to stay alive. And I point out what heroes these Void Rays are. They've each racked up 2 kills and one with 5. That's 9 kills between them. 9 kills on Stalkers as well. Single-handedly, they have done most of the damage to Ourk's army. They deserve some kind of medal, whatever Void Rays get. A promotion, maybe? Who knows? The gateway finally getting taken out now by a couple of stalkers. That's going to do a little bit of damage to ZAiN's production. It's going to cut it down by 33% to be precise. That's great. Just means that he can do a little bit less. But Ourk getting down Blink. He's transitioning into the mid-game PvP. But what he's achieving at the moment, while he's not moving up or dealing damage, is he's saying, do you know what, you're not taking this base. This natural? Nah. You can't have that. My natural? Yep, I can have that. I'm going to get a good economy. Your natural? No. You are stuck on one base. But the Void Ray count getting pretty high. But with Blink coming down, those Void Rays could be engaged upon quite easily. Because that's where they have got a little bit of damage potential. Is they can stay at the back with prismatic alignment, dealing all of that damage to the stalkers, the bonus damage to armored. Maybe then, maybe just maybe they can make it work. One Zeta comes down, bravely goes and takes a look and just says, yep, whole army still there. Gonna run back up to my main base. Pokes down again, and here we go. ZAiN, is he going to go for it? Blink is not yet done. This is a nice time. Goes a Pokemon. There's a force field there. Prismatic alignment going. Time Warp being used, trying to prevent these stalks from closing up. But the spread, the attack arc for Ourk is so good. But unfortunately, the Void Rays taking quite a bit of fire. But there's enough on the ground to scare Ourk away for the time being. ZAiN has broken this contain and now is able to go for his own expansion should he want to. He lost a couple of Void Rays in the process, but Ourk now in full retreat. He's trying to get down a few more units. He's got his natural base. He's been mining quite nicely. Ourk losing a couple of pylons, but does, as he's lost a lot of army, does have free supply, so he's not getting blocked. That's important. And, well, now forward comes ZAiN. Is he going for the counterattack? I'm not sure if this is the best time to counterattack. The Void Rays are exposed. They're going to get taken out. Blink is done, remember. So once these Void Rays are down, the Stalkers can just hightail it out of there. And that's what we're seeing. And boom. Nice takedown of those Void Rays. ZAiN, nobody got as much momentum without Blink here. Stalkers up against Blink Stalkers. Not going to trade too well, even in slightly higher numbers. ZAiN, starting up the robotics facility, knows he needs some Immortals out if he wants to try and keep things going steady. So that's really the aim of the game at the moment. Trying to level out the economy, but Ourk pulling ahead monumentally so. 41 probes to 25, and that means the longer this game goes on, the more production Ourk has got. The more ability he has to get stuff. Anything. Be it a good number of Stalkers out, be it some more tech. But ZAiN, double robotics facility. He wants all of the Immortals. He's actually cutting production from his gateways at the moment in order to fund that. But unfortunately, Ourk gearing up for a counterattack. Proxy pylons are on their way down. He's got to just try his utmost to push in. ZAiN, if he keeps holding though and can utilize these two robotics facilities, perhaps then he's going to be able to make something happen. If he can get out two Immortals. Two Immortals very good, because one Immortal can get sniped off incredibly quickly. Two Immortals can still dish out a lot of damage. Anything more than that and Blink Stalkers get very much diminishing returns. This Mothership Corp does not have energy for a phone overcharge, but great blink up onto the high ground, forced on the wrap by Ourk there. Just says no to reinforcements. The Mothership Corps is still trying to poke away at anything. ZAiN losing so much stuff. Ourk with a brilliant play up onto the high ground. Oh, Ourk, you have made me so happy with that. There is an Immortal here, but the damage being done. Ourk wins the first game of this best of 3 as ZAiN concedes the defeat.